Assalamualaikum and welcome to Prime Forum. So as for today, we will discuss more detail about topic related to industrial relation, in which the topic was about the registration for trade union. So as for today, before we start the forum, I will introduce you the panel of our forum today. So the first one, our DGTU, which is Director General Trade of Trade Union, Puan Hazira. And then moving on to next of her, employer from DHERBS, that is Puan Shahida. Moving on to the employees, the President of the Trade Union, DHERBS, Puan Shahira. And then next to her, the Vice President of DHERBS, Encik Alif Shukri. So as the first question, I just want to ask DHERBS itself, Puan Shahida, how did you give permission to your employee regarding to forming a team?
Okay, thank you for the question. How did I give permission to my employee to form the trade union? Okay, honestly said that I really don't like when the employees from my company to form the trade union, because they will demand everything. Let's say I fulfill their request and confirm the next month they will another demand. So truthfully, I don't have any rights to stop my employees to form the trade union. So what can I do? Just give them permission. Yeah, no? Okay.
Yeah. So I would like to ask you the second question, which is, what is TU really means to you? Trade union really means to you.
Okay, thank you. Okay, in the simple word, trade union is basically an organization where they protect the employees. Okay.
That's all. Okay, thank you. So I would like to ask the next question to Mr. Alif Shukri itself from DHERBS as a Vice President. I just want to ask the question regarding about the how to basically apply, or what the characteristic that you have to in order to register in trade union.
Okay, thank you for asking, Ms. Shafika. Okay, first of all, I think your question is about the registration of trade union or the step, I think.
Yeah, actually it was.
Okay, first of all, firstly, the every trade union apply for registration from the DGTU, which is 1 month the date of establishment. So according to Section 8 Trade Union Act 59, the period may be extended at the discretion of the DGTU, but it must not exceed 6 months. So secondly is you must have 7 members or minimum numbers or needed to form a union. Okay, thirdly is about the application must be accomplished by the fees or the printed copy of the rule constitution of the union. Okay, the lastly is about the 7 members must sign and also prescribe the required data, such as like the name, address, and age, occupation, and so on. That's all from me.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Alif, for his opinion. So we're moving on to the president of the DHERBS, which is Puan Shahira. I might ask you a question about how is it? Which circumstances that it might be when to have a failure during the registration of the trade union.
Yeah. Okay, thank you for the asking, Miss Shafika. Okay, basically, there is some failure when forming the trade union. Okay, the first is when the trade union is considered to be an unlawful association, and then the second is maybe members are forbidden to participate, promote, organize, and finance any strike or lockout. And lastly, it might be the trade union has to be dissolved and all of the funds itself disposed in accordance with the rules according to the section 19. Okay, that's all from me.
Okay, so for the last question that I just want to ask the DGTU itself, Puan Hazira, which is the question was, what is the circumstances that might be the main reason for the DGTU to refuse the application of the trade union itself?
Okay, thank you for the question, Ms. Shafika. And as the DGTU itself, we have a few circumstances that we will refuse the registration, such as if the unions have unlawful objectives, meaning that they establish the trade union just for not for their rights but to take down the employers, such as that. And then we also have any part of the union's constitution conflicts with the TUA or Trade Union Act if the name of the union is undesirable or identical to another existing trade union, and also if the union is likely to use unlawful purposes, just like the first one that I mentioned earlier. That is the reason why we will refuse the registration of the trade union. That's all from me.
Yeah.
So, to conclude this forum, as we have discussed details about the registration of the trade union, so I just want to ask the last question, which is personally to Puan Shaira. So, what do you think? It is hard. Is it hard to form the trade union itself?
Okay, thank you for the last questions. Okay, to form a union is not easy as we see. It's very difficult, but with the support from my colleague of the herbs, it become easy, and we success in form the union. Okay.
So I think that's all for our discussion for the forum today. So until we see you the next time in the same time, same day. Thank you. Bye.